No one watching yet, but when you watch this later, welcome to a home game here with your Team Colorado 19 AAA girls in a rare Colorado home game against the Arizona Kachinas. I will turn the camera around. Hi, everyone. It's GK, Face for Radio. Nice to see everybody. I'm going to have some help today with a few different folks in town. Since it's a home game, we got lots of parents around. We got some hanger-oners from some of the girls' boyfriends around. So this is going to be a fun one. Got the pucks out, and there are the Kachinas in dark. I'm going to do some zooming here. And there is your Team Colorado wearing the Tide detergent whites. I have to say, I much prefer our navies, but we'll go with it with the whites today. And we got a full lineup, everybody. We got 3 centers, 4 sets of wings, 3 sets of D, 2 goalies. Looks like it's going to be Sydney Waugh, number 72. Colorado goaltending royalty in net tonight. Maybe Coach Waugh's in the house. I'm not sure where the Islanders are right now, but we know that at least one Kelly from Team Colorado has got a couple assists today because Parker Kelly for the Avs had a couple assists. We are big Parker Kelly fans in the Kelly household in Colorado. Not just because of the last name, no relation. My name's actually Kasilovich. Got changed by my dad to get a job. I'm Ukrainian. But Parker's a good Irish boy, and he actually does live in Sherwood Park, Alberta, where Lena Kelly's grandmother and grandfather lived. So shout out to Ed Silvana. Ed, I know will be watching. Just down the road from Parker Kelly's home base. So exciting to have a home game. It's been a bit since I've been able to broadcast live. If it's not available for the Boston tournament, and we'll be doing some of the other ones in the future remotely as well. But this is an interesting test against this Kachinas team. Kachinas, Colorado, and Dallas will be 3 of the teams in the region that will play off against each other in the spring to see who travels to nationals. So we have not seen them yet this year. I'm not sure if they got a full camp there. Just looking at it, they got 9, 13. Maybe that is the whole lineup. I'm not sure if everybody made the trip, but they've come in for a couple of exhibition games this weekend, today and tomorrow, which is great. For a change, we are not the group that's traveling. It's a short trip, obviously, between Denver and Phoenix, but still, getting on planes is a bit of a pain in the butt and expensive for those parents watching. So girls are a bit fired up. Haven't had a full crew like this for a long time, so it'd be nice to see everybody back. We got Kelly, we got Doyle, we got Takuba back. Some folks who are missing parts of the games in Boston, and we got Coach Tatum, Coach Karen on the bench over there talking to Finley Sherman. See number 24 there, getting the puck bag. Karen firing it up, keeping things positive. So I'm going to try to do the usual stats and standing here. It'll take me a minute. I've spent about 3 hours today going through Boston footage, trying to line up the stats, which is a little soul crushing, to be honest with you. But figured we needed to get that all in the books. So here we go. We're going to have sit in net. As I said, 3 centers, 4 wings, 3 sets of D, full complement. And going the other way is the Arizona Kachina team wearing those Kachina uniforms. They do like that Southwestern look on those jerseys. No longer an NHL team there. So we'll see if they change their jersey look next year. Which means, actually, I wonder if the Utah girls are going to end up getting Mammoth jerseys at some point. Yeah, let me do a little adjustment there. So I got to get my iPad going. For those of you who are new to this is what we do in the background. All right, I want to thank all the folks who came together like a village in Boston and did some of the calls for us. I did watch those broadcasts today, which was great. It's harder than it looks. Put this stuff on. So we'll see who's going to kick it off here to start. A couple of claps from Coach Karen. Looks like it's going to be Kelly wearing the C for center on the whites today. C for captain, I apologize. That's Doyle on the right, number 22. Looks like the 2D are Baker and Riedlinger, 45, with Sherman coming up on the left wing. Kelly to take the faceoff. He digs in hard, uses his strength. He still pushed that. That's a win. Sherman takes it over the blue line. Nice to have Kelly back in the center dot with those faceoff wins. Over the line, though, here comes Arizona. And there's a nice back check by Riedlinger. Got a stick on it. That is Baker tying up. Now Doyle's got to stick around the player at the hash marks. And Kelly kicks it across the line to Sherman. And away we go. Sherman dumps it in. Let's Doyle go in on the forecheck. Everyone else is going for a change. Let's get the blood going for everybody. A miff there by the Arizona winger. It comes right back in as Riedlinger pushed it off. That is Marciello, or Marciello as they say. Number 10 with the puck now. She's going to squirt over the blue line. She's got Hood with her. Hand off to Hood. There's a shot. The first shot of the game. I'm going to have to adjust my camera angle here, folks. I apologize. Goes to Charlie Hood, number 2. Got a face off to the right of the goaltender here. And it does look like on this side, Charlie's going to take it. She wins it cleanly back. Goes straight to Baylog. Goes off of an ankle. And it's behind the net. Comes out now and chasing after it is Anna Caton, number 23, behind the net. She hands it off to the winger. Chipped up by Lindsay, up to Marciello, number 10, leads the charge. Centers it across for Hood. She was tied up, was a bit behind her. It's into the corner now, and Hood gives pursuit. Marciello tried to stop the rush, but Lindsay will pick it up. Aker behind the net. Tied for the lead in points with Marciello. Both of them with 21 points this season. Goes off to Hussey. Bad angle shot by Aurora Hussey, 77. Goalie knocks it down, and they come through center. Arizona at the blue line, challenged by Jakuba, number 5, and now that's Clarkey in the back. Ava Clark behind the net hands it off to her partner, Aurora Hussey. Hussey with it. Ooh, gets stopped just above the dots. She tried to break out with it. Gets some support from Lila Marciello. It's along the boards of it. Arizona comes up with it. And there's point blank shot and a save. And Sudwa is into it. The Arizona player walked off the hash mark straight in and had a line to the net. Sudwa stayed square to the play, made the save. It's going to bring out Gwen Ashak at the dotted center. Puck bounces around. It's picked up by the streaking Rose St. John Poopin. It's a 2-on-1. St. John Poopin. She's got long shot. She had Jakuba streaking, and Rose put it over the net. It's at center, bouncing around and right below us. I'm going to zoom out a little. No, maybe I'll zoom out a bit. It might be easier to catch this. It's all the way down. We're getting icing. Rose St. John Poopin had a 2-on-1 with Nika Jakuba. Elected to fire it and went way over the crossbar. And that's Lena Kelly taking this face-off to the right. Kelly, number 8. I see Baker out there. Nadello's on the wing, 19 in front of the net. Far side Riedlinger. This one's picked up by Arizona. They throw it towards the net weakly. It's still bouncing around. It's in the slot. Goes right through. No one could get a stick on it. Comes to the point. That's a good play by Kelly at the point. But it bounces right back to the Arizona players. A shot and a goal. And boom. Arizona takes a 1-0 lead. Play at the point, but unfortunately for Team Colorado, they go down for a nice laser beam over the shoulder of Sid Watt. It's 1-0. That is Lila taking the face-off with Sherman and Doyle. Arizona wins that face-off, and they come in over the zone. Arizona, a little back check there from TC, but still got the shot on net. Steered away, and it's at the blue line. Here comes Arizona again. They've got a little zip in their step. Pushed to the corner by Caden, and Baylog intercepts it. 27, hands it off to Sherman down the left-hand side. She leaves it off for Masiello. Drives the net, number 10, all alone, in. Tries to go through the pillows. Looking for that play in the 5-hole. The goalie makes a strong play. Lila gets a shot, not a goal. Take a face-off here to the left of the goaltender. It is Doyle with Sherman in front of the net. Caden picked off, though, by the Arizona player who streaks through, and she's in. Oh, it's a 2-on-0. Pass across, and a nifty move, and a goal. Wow. Got to win those face-offs, folks. Holy moly. Arizona makes them pay. Wow, that was something. I'm trying to tap away here on my iPad. This is going to bring out Ashak here. 2-0 Arizona here on 2 big plays. Faceoff's going to be picked up by Arizona, and they go into their own zone with it. There's an interception. Oh, and Charlie Hood had a shot at it and fanned. Gwen had a shot at it and fanned. Arizona picks it up behind the net. Chipped away by Hood. There's a drive to the net. Shot by Aker, and the goaltender makes a save. Lindsay Aker picks up a bouncing pocket. Makes a nice little backhand play. But the goalie so far has made a couple of pretty nice saves on good chances. This is Gwen Ashak in the offensive zone. Wins it to the boards. Wingers are backed off on it, though. That gives Arizona the puck, but nice hustle there by Hood, who takes it away. Hood with it. Hood sends it across, looking for Hussey, 77. Hussey uses her body, goes back to her partner, Clark. Long shot and a save. May have been wide, but we'll give the benefit of the doubt there. It's going to bring out Kelly with St. John Poopin and Jakuba. We're going to keep Hussey and Clark out there. See if Kelly can win this back for it. She does. She gets it straight back. St. John Poopin to Hussey. There's a shot to the middle. Kelly picks it up. She's hounded, changes directions, goes to the point. Long shot by Hussey, and the goalie saw it at the last second. That's why you shoot, folks. That one surprised the goaltenders that came through traffic. This little shovel by Kelly up to Aurora Hussey for that shot. We'll keep Jakuba and St. John Poopin out there. They're holding a conference between the circles. Baker and Riedlinger joined. Kelly wins it straight back up high, but Riedlinger, wow, she had to be careful there. It came out of the zone. Now it's back in, and all alone again. Another Arizona break. Whoa! And she goes straight in. Kelly gets right in the face of the Arizona girl who ran right into the goaltender. Everybody backs off, but Kelly taking exception to that play. And again, boy, the D are getting caught up high. Another break for Arizona. Lila Masiello is going to take this face as she wins it back. A little bit of a struggle for it there. Baker sends it around. Modelo is trying to get to the point. Arizona still has it. They're moving and grooving with some speed through the slot. Riedlinger down low with help from Masiello, number 10, in the corner. 2-on-2. They scrum at it. Arizona player is taking a knee. And the goal, usually there's a lot more movement. The puck is sitting there. Well, that was very nonchalant by Lexi Riedlinger as she just sort of tapped the puck out. It comes back towards Baker behind the net, number 44. Baker through the middle. Whoa! Tries to make a move and falls and goes for the Superman spread. Modelo comes back in support to Riedlinger. She tries to send it forward. It's picked off. Back to Riedlinger. Riedlinger tries to shovel it across for Masiello. She'll lead the rush up the middle. Masiello dangles. Whoa, backhand, and there's a nice pad save there as Masiello got that towards the goal. To keep it in, there's a shot there gathered by the goalie under the watchful eye of Emma Doyle. She'll stay out there with Sherman, Ishak in the center, Baylog, and Caton. Caton's going to be up on the right-hand side. Ishak lifts the stick. Caton comes in to help. Arizona sends it all the way down. Baylog looks over her shoulder. She gathers the puck behind her own. Baylog. Whoa, tries to pass it off on the wing. Goes off of an ankle. And Sherman has to gather. That gives Gwen Ishak some room. She handles it off to Doyle. Doyle tries to scamper over the blue line. Gets the hash mark and dumps it behind the net. Sherman. Nice play there. Throws it in front. Goes off the paddle. It's still loose. There's a shot at goal by Sherman. Finley Sherman gets it done off the rebound from Doyle, who is causing trouble in the slot. And we've got ourselves a 2-1 game now. As a good response here from Team Colorado. So I'm tapping in some stats here. So 2-1. Kelly's going to be taking this face-off with Aker and Hood. Kelly wins it back, pays the price for it, though. Shot to the middle. Kelly across over to Hood. Kelly picks it up again. She's leaning forward on it. Comes around the near side. Baylog backhands, shovels it back in. Kelly on her stick, looking for the centering. Oh, sorry, that was Aker looking for Kelly. Big pinch there by King. She gets it back. Kelly, here's the clap of the stick from Aker, who's calling for it. Goes off a player, and Kelly's centering opportunity ends up on goal. We'll get a cover. Frenetic action here in a 2-1 game with about 10 minutes left in the first period. Kelly with Aker, Hood. Kelly, quick win to Hood. Hood still on her stick. Hard shot, blocker save. That's why that face-off win really comes in handy. Hood got some zip on that. Nice poke there. Kelly's behind the net. Kelly looking for someone to pass it right. Looking for Hood. Goes off her skate. Hood skates around with it. Another shot and a save and another save as Lindsay Aker jumped on that rebound. So nice play there by Hood and Aker to get shots on net after this face-offs. They bring out St. John Pupin, Jakuba, and Masiello, number 10, with Hussey and Clark. Face-offs won by Kachinas. They have it around. Ava Clark shovels it forward into the feet of St. John Pupin. She goes back to Clark. Clark dumps it deep, looking for Jakuba. Jakuba behind the net, changes directions, finds St. John Pupin. Staying with it. Jakuba sends it around. Goes off of a funny bounce. The Hussey picks it up. She lost the handle, and Masiello will try her next. Masiello, nice little move to shake the pressure. Comes out, back for Hussey. Hussey, shot, blocked. Clark, long shot into the corner. Back for Masiello. Back to Hussey at the blue line. Hussey, back to Masiello. Masiello cuts the middle, throws it towards the net. That's going to be a miss. Jakuba sends it over St. John Pupin. Tries to send it back. Goes all the way up to Hussey now. Hussey dancing with Masiello. Backhands it off St. John Pupin. Bad angle. It gave the goalie some trouble. That's why you shoot. It's still loose. The goalie finally covers. Wow. Can't keep up. Can't drink my beer. It is Saturday, folks. It's going to bring out Modelo, Chan, Ashak up front. Ashak will take the draw. Baker, Riedlinger. Nice win by Gwen. Shot by Baker's off a knee and comes down. Riedlinger quickly sends it out. It's at the blue line. Still at the blue line. Riedlinger pounding at it. She's hounded. Arizona gets it deep, but Baker will get there first. Oh, she tries to send it around. Didn't have much on it. It's picked up by Chan, and she's battling on the board. She does manage to flip it out. Kachinas regroup in the neutral zone. Nadello tries to get a stick on. That goes up and over, and that's out of play. With about 8:03 left in the first, it's 2-1 for Arizona. It's going to come to center ice with Kelly Sherman Doyle. It's still Baker Riedlinger. Kelly throws it towards the boards. That'll give Baker the chance to send it down. No icing. Kelly's going to get there first. Kelly looking to go high, but goes off a stick and chipped around and back on her horses. Both Baker and Kelly. Little flip out. Too hard for Doyle, but Sherman just takes it away. Sherman one-on-one. Sherman leaves it off for Kelly, who's a bit behind her. And the Arizona girls swarm her. Kelly had a stick of feet. She's going to get 2 minutes with a big smile on her face. Didn't mean to do that, but she's going to go for 2. I didn't actually see the stick in the feet, but boy, from where the ref was looking, that was pretty clear. And so we're going to have St. John Poopin and Ashak. And actually, St. John Poopin's going to take the draw. And it looks like it's Caton and Baylog as the defenders on this shorthanded situation. We're waiting for the parent group to get that penalty up on the clock, and they are sweating, but they did it. Congratulations. It's a face-off win by Kachinas, and they have control as they set up high under the eye of Rose St. John Poopin. She hounds the player, and that's going to come to the line, not out. It's up high. St. John Poopin staying with it. Now, nice stick there and skate from Ashak, and she'll hound the player, not giving them any room, and Gwen stays on the defensive side of the puck. Nicely done. Comes to the point. Long shot. Oh, it's bobbled by Sid, but comes out. We're causing a regroup here. St. John Poopin slows down the rush. We'll leave off there. Here comes Arizona. Right through the middle. Handoff. Challenged by Kate. She's going to get there first, and she'll throw it out of the zone down the ice. Full change coming. Lila Masiello's coming with Sherman. Baylog staying out there with Caton. Here comes Arizona up the middle. Arizona leads off to the point, to the middle off a skate, comes back to the far side point. Down on the hash marks, across and read well by Finley Sherman, gets it to the line and out. Maybe the puck flipped on edge because that sure looked close, but the ref was right there to make that call. 50 seconds left in the penalty, still 2-1 Arizona. Marciello's going to take the draw. Sherman's lining up at center. That's Hussey and Clark. Won by Arizona. They dump it straight in on hard around on the near side. Challenge there. Sherman takes a little lick for her trouble. Arizona has to regroup. Here they come at the red line. Marciello almost got a stick on it. Sherman will try to chase it down. They stop as they enter the zone. Flicked away by Aurora Hussey. Sherman gets it up. An opportunity for Lila. Marciello towards the net. Drops the shoulder. She's in. Nice save by the goaltender, and they'll sit on it down low. Good play by Sherman and Marciello to get a chance out of nothing there. Sherman with it behind. She goes low to high. Clark will take a long shot, not missed by much, and that had some serious speed on it. Now it comes to center. Clark will pick it up again. She'll dump it towards, and Kelly is out of the box. Comes to center ice. Hood with it. Hood going to do a bounce pass, and that's smart. Kelly gets to it. Kelly tries a little shimmy along the boards, decides to drive it through, leaves it off for Hood. Charlie Hood to the point. Hard shot, and there's a tip by Kelly who got it off the ice and high into the glove. That had something on it. Holy cow. Kelly with the tip on a hard shot by Riedlinger. Goalie puts in the glove. Goalie's been making some nice looking stops here so far. Kelly's on the dot. She wins it back clean. Comes to Riedlinger, circles. Riedlinger still with it. Pushed off her stick into the corner. Kept in by Hood. Off of an Arizona player and comes to center. Reaching forward, the poke check is Lindsay Aker. Lindsay dances the girl that leaves it for Hood. Hood has it. Kelly's driving the net. Hood, hounded, makes a little move to the middle. Aker's there. It's bouncing in her feet. Kelly's digging at it, and there's a whistle and a little cross check for Kelly. Picks herself up off the ice as usual. Nice centering there by Charlie Hood. Just got in the feet of Lindsay Aker. Couldn't get a stick on it. So bring out Ashak, take the draw with St. John Poop and Jakuba, Baker, Riedlinger. Clean win, goes to Riedlinger, shot, and a glove save. So we'll do it again. Can barely keep up with this. There's a lot of stats going on here. Oh my God. Gwen Ashak at the dot. Gwen, another face-off win, looking good. Cross Baker to Riedlinger. This time, maybe a stick on it. It's wide of the net. It's on the far side boards, but pops out to the middle. Here comes Arizona. Definite shift in momentum over the last 5 minutes of the game as Colorado slows in here. Trying to get used to that home cooking. Pass across from Riedlinger, too far for Jakuba, but it'll be gathered by Gwen Ashak. 11, she crossed the red line, crossed the blue line, still with it. Poked at the last second, it comes out. Hot off the bench is Baylog. She chipped it forward, but gives it straight to Arizona, and they come out with it. That pass is too far for everyone, and Baylog will pick it up. Baylog, she's got some speed. She could drive the net. She pulls up, shot, blocked. It comes off the backboard, and the goalie elects to cover. I have shots of 17-6 in favor of Colorado at this point, yet it's 2-1 Arizona with 3:44 to go. That is Marcelo on the dots. Chan's out there. Nice win by Marcelo straight to Baylor. There's a beautiful tip by Chan. Holy moly. That was a beaut, folks. Beautiful looking tip. Again, this goalie's making big saves. Baylog fired that throw, and Chan got a great tip on it. It's out. Baylog goes back for it. Baylog, 27. Bounce pass, looking for Modelo. She chips it forward. Looking for Marcelo. Marcelo staying with it. She knocks it down with her glove. Modelo comes in to help. Modelo looking for a backhand. She gets knocked over. But Marcelo comes up with it. Marcelo. I think that Caton thought she was going to leave it off for her. Marcelo's still with it. Caton now drive forward right in front of us. Modelo will drive it forward. Caton getting squished off the puck as they scrum for it. That is Emma Modelo, Portland's finest. And now Caton picked off her stick. Here comes Arizona. First time we've seen momentum towards the defensive end of Colorado in a while. Sit out to play it. Always terrifying for coaches. Hussey with it. Hussey forward for Modelo. Across, goes off a stick, but ends up on Anna Caton's stick. Anna Caton shovels it across for Hussey. Hussey back for it. Hussey decides to stop behind her net. She's going to throw it around hard near side. Kelly's on the board. She chips it forward for Sherman. Sherman's going to take it up the ice. Sherman's got Kelly behind her, far side. Doyle was offside, although I wasn't paying attention. Didn't look that offside to me. All right, it's coming out of the zone. This would be Kelly with Sherman. Doyle, Kelly, clean win. Right back to Hussey to drive it forward. She decides to stop before the blue line, leaves it for Sherman. Sherman fakes the leave off, takes it deep, changes direction along the boards, looking for Hussey, low to high. Hussey fakes the cross pass, goes behind the net. But Sherman, she's got a bee in her bonnet, still with it. Kelly's waiting for it behind the net. She'll let Sherman do the work. Clark jams forward on it down the boards. That will leave it for Kelly. Kelly goes up high with it. Kelly going for a little Saturday skate. Hard shot and a save by the goaltender. Back behind the net. Kelly centering, looking for Doyle. It's too far for everyone. Comes out to center. Ava Clark dumps it in. Everyone else going off for a change. Doyle will go on the forecheck. Arizona sends it around. It's on the sideboards. That is Riedlinger now with support from Lindsay Aker, number 9. It's a 4-on-2. Lindsay comes out with it briefly, but here comes Arizona, and they got some speed. That's number 48 is a zippy little play for Arizona. Cross pass, Riedlinger to Hoodie. She's got to be careful. She gets picked off at the red line, and Aker gives pursuit behind the net. This is a quick player here. Good stick by Hoodie to take it away from number 6, Payne for Arizona. Had a lot of speed. It's along the boards, and Hoodie comes up with it. Charlie Hood, number 2, dances to the middle, still on it. Changes directions to the forehand, shots blocked. Arizona tries to peel out with it. They're over center. They got a line to the net. Coming back is Leah Baker. Shot, save. Sidwa makes that save, comes hard to the line. Charlie somehow gathers that up. Nicely done. Peels it outside of the left wing. Aker has it, but it's chipped away. Back to Riedlinger in the neutral zone. Riedlinger hard on to Charlie Hood. She's everywhere on this shift. Number 2 with it. Little shimmy in the corner. Looking to center it. It comes to the hash boards, and Arizona will come out with it. And the buzzer sounds. First period is over. It is 2-1 Arizona, essentially on the first 2 shots of the game. But credit Colorado, who came back hard, got a goal. The shots are now 19-7 for Colorado. That is shots on goal. And you'll see Coach Tatum there with the whiteboard. All right, fans are moving across. And there's our fearless manager. Let's say Amy and Frank. This is Rocco watching his first Team Colorado game. Welcome to it. So obviously the girls have been doing a pretty good job so far of getting back in this game. Coach Tate, offensive zone coach, a very adept scorer. If I could shoot like Tate, Coach Tatum, I would be very grateful. So she's got a heck of a shot. And actually, the girls listen to her offensive advice. So hopefully she's imparting wisdom down there. So with that onslaught and some altitude here as we move into the second, third period, let's see if the Arizona girls can keep up. I apologize, I'm moving this thing around a little bit. Coach Karen now adding her 2 cents. It's a little hard to keep this thing balanced when zoomed in. I think we're going to keep sitting net the entire game, is what I understand the game plan to be. There she goes, 72. We'll probably see Abigail tomorrow in the second half of this back-to-back. So it does look like we're going to have number 10, Masiello at center. 2D back there are Caton and Baylog. Would be good if we had some wingers, and we do not as of this point. And now here they come. Here comes Jakub the Scoob on the left wing. Rose St. John Poopin coming out on right. We got a face-off and a drop, and Masiello wins it. D to D quick, and here comes Masiello. Shakes 1D, right to the net hard, and jams it on goal. Another save by this Arizona goaltender who's having a strong game. Comes to center. Rose leaves it off to Baylog. Baylog to Caton at the blue line, but the challenge stops the play. It goes deep now, and Masiello get there first. Kuba was calling for it. She was all out in front. Now, Masiello still mucking around with it. She still got the puck. Now she's squeezed off. She leaves it behind. St. John Pooper will hand it back to Masiello. She tries to come out in front with it. It's flicked away and down, and we'll have ourselves an icing. It's a good first shift here as Colorado continues its pressure. Bringing out into Dello in front of the net. Chan. Kelly's going to be centering it. It is Hussey and Clark. Kelly appears confused as to which side the face-off's going to be on. Now she's sorted it out with Aurora Hussey's help. And she'll be trying to get it back to Hussey for the quick shot. And she wins it clean to Hussey. Hussey has to backhand it up. Ooh, oh, shot into the ankles there. And then Nodello stepped on a stick. Kelly swarming around with it. Kelly behind the net. Kelly looking for the pass back to Hussey. And Kelly gets a shot towards the net, just missed. Back on her stick, and there's another shot and a whack at it by Kelly, who's everywhere. And she doesn't like a little shot in the back, so Kelly, again, taking exception. Charming, like her mother.
Yeah, blame Michelle for that weekend.
I know that her mother can't watch this game because she's on a plane or a cruise ship or something. All right, Kelly's going to take this face off. No penalties or anything called. She wins it to Clark. He gets it on net, and there's another shot. Kelly has been deadly on the face-off dot. We'll do it all again. I can't keep up with the amount of stats here. And wins it back again to Clark. Clark throws it, goes off a skate though, and here comes Arizona. Over the red line, right through the middle. Chip and chase. We'll get to it first. Intercepted though. Nice play there by Chan, who pushed off the player, and Chan's still banging away in there. Now Kelly comes in to help. Comes to the point though, and there's a shot that's blocked by Hussey. Nice looking block by Aurora Hussey. It's into the corner. Chan again doing the devil's work. She's got it on her blade. Clark comes in support. Kelly pushing on it. Kelly's still pushing on it. Chan finally gets it out. I think she might have used her boot to do that. And they put it right back in, and I think we got ourselves an offside. So let's bring it out Sherman, Doyle. It's Baker Riedlinger on the back, and Ashak's going to take the center. Still 2-1 Arizona as we go 15 minutes now left here in the second. We're playing long periods here. Arizona on that faceoff, they go to D with it. Doyle almost got a stick on it. It goes off of Ashak's skate. It's behind us now. Here comes Ashak with it. Sherman onside. Ashak lost the handle, leaves it off for Doyle. Sherman got dumped, and it's all the way down for an icing. So as I said, now it's just under 15 to go. They must be playing 17-minute penalties. We're going to get our money's worth finally, parents, with lots of ice time for everybody here. Ashak's going to take this to the left of the goaltender. It's a bouncy puck, goes right to Arizona. It's a breakaway opportunity here. Baker's on her horse to the Arizona player. She misses the net. Nice play by Waugh to get there. And Sherman coming in to help, gives everyone a breather by pinning that puck behind the net. That's a veteran play by Finley Sherman. Throws it through the middle there. That was a bit scary. That's going to be a missed shot by Arizona there. Down behind the net. Ashak sends it around to Sherman. She's challenging me. She's got 3 players on her. Finley Sherman attracting a crowd. I'll say bees to honey, not the one about the flies. It's to the middle. Nice play by Ashak. Looking for Doyle, but it's swatted away offside. So we got a full change here and an offside call. It's Hood with Masiello coming and Lindsay Aker. D going to be Caton and Baylog. Number 10, Masiello will take this face off on the dot. That's Hood lined up towards us on the right wing. Nice face-off win. Goes back to Baylog. She sends it forward. Looking for Hood. It's a nice placement there. Area pass by Baylog. Hood stays with it. It's behind the net, causing trouble. And now it's in the corner. Masiello gets there first. She skates out with it, though. Sends it behind. Lots of time for Charlie Hood. Number 2 making a move. Still on her stick. Masiello, bad angle shot. That was going to miss. The goalie got a glove on it anyway. It's still in the corner. Hood getting under the stick and taking it away. Charlie Hood using some strength there. Shoveled towards the blue line and out. Masiello right back in. Got some time and just shot off a stick. Goalie makes the save. Colorado's going to have to figure out this goaltender. Easy shots aren't going in. Puck comes to St. John Poopin off the bench. It's swatted off her stick, but good job by Brooke Baylaw. Get it back to, I think Rose St. John Poopin tried to send it back to Aker. She's challenged. Now Kelly off the bench. Kelly shovels it forward to St. John Poopin. It gets to Aker. Aker changing it around. She's got in the slot. She leaves it off for Caden. Caden shot Kelly in front. Might have gone off her back, and a hard shot by Anna Caton. Wow. Good pressure here so far. It's going to be St. John Poopin with Jakuba and Kelly. We got Clark and Hussey. We've seen Kelly win this thing back to Clark a couple of times from this spot to the left of the goaltender. 12:34 going. It's 2-1 Arizona. Team Colorado in white. Kelly going to sneak that face-off out. She pushes her way to herself, and the corner comes up with it. Now gets it back to Clark. Clark to work off of Kelly's skate and went right to the side of the net. Holy moly, that was close. Right on the post. It's behind the net. Kuba tries to dig it out, throws it forward. It's in front. St. John Poopin got a shot on it. Goes off a player and over. And here comes Arizona. It's that center right back in. Kelly goes off. That'll leave Jakuba to get on the forecheck. She gets down there hot. Chipped out by Ashak. Ashak has a stick over the other player's stick. She's got to be careful. Here's a 2-on-1. Two speedy players. Hussey back, and Hussey makes a defensive play. What a takeaway. Ashak with it now. Ashak, whoa, changes direction. Hussey wasn't available, and Arizona comes up with it. Right to the slot. Hard shot off the glove and off the crossbar, and had English on it as it came back. Yikes. Point blank shot from the slot. Let's get it out here, girls. St. John Poopin throws it hard, but it's behind Nadella, goes off her skate, and it's still in. Arizona banks it off the backboards. Stick there by Hussey, gets it out, and that'll be picked up by Nadella, who's got a step. 1-on-4. Still with it as it's chipped off her stick. She'll feed it across. Reelinger loves to shoot. To the middle, was looking for the redirect, and that was a smart play. Nadella just couldn't get it. Good takeaway there by Chan as she stole the puck. Now comes around Arizona, regroups. Arizona over the blue line, got some speed. Riedlinger pushed to the outside. Player jams to the net. Last second, Lexi Riedlinger pokes it away. Arizona still has it. Off of Baker's foot, back to the corner. Back behind the net and around. Near side, Chan tried to get to it. Cut off and comes all the way back far side. Nadella watching behind the net to Riedlinger. Riedlinger missed the puck, but it squirts forward to Emma Nadella. Has had enough and sends it down, takes the ice and gets some new players on. We're going to say that was a tip. Chan on the forecheck. Chan's going to get there. Chan causes some trouble. Player sends it around. It's out to neutral. Here's number 48, speedy player, Louis is her name. Whoa, there's a shot that misses. Sherman got a stick on it. It's behind the net all the way around far side. Sherman, that puck is on end. She'll flick it out. Chan finally gets a change. She's got that second period long change as the right winger there. Arizona regrouping. D to D hard. Sherman gets in the way. She gets it at the red line, sends it deep. Marcelo will change. Kelly will hop out. Sherman and Baylog now hopping out. Doyle's out there. Okay, there's a cherry picker deep. Arizona gets it out. Good stick by Doyle. Caden waits for Kelly to tag up, takes to the middle. Shot that's blocked away. Kelly will pick up the rebound. Kelly waiting for it, but it's taken away. And Arizona fires around hard. All the way down. Baylog is going to regroup in her own zone. Baylog to Doyle. Kelly was calling for it. It's going to go around behind the net. Kelly gets there first and pays the price and down leaves Aker with it. Aker to the front. Oh, there's a point blank for Hoodie, who jumped off the bench and went for a sharp-looking play there. There's a shot by Hoodie. Kelly looking for the low to high, finds Baylog down to Aker. Aker in the slot hard. Shot deflected by Kelly, and the goaltender gets a piece of it. Wow. There was a lot going on there, folks. That was heavy pressure. Shots are now 26-9 in favor of TC, but still down 2-1 as Arizona got those first two quick goals. But it has been all Colorado since. Gwen Ashak's going to take this faceoff with Hood and Aker. Arizona wins it, send it around. Pinched by Aker, but comes a line. Hood keeps it in, back to the stick of Aker. She sees Ashak's got her stick up, ready to shoot. That was a good look. Aker leaves it off for Ashak. Easy for me to say. Hood comes in, support. Hood stick handling in a phone booth. She's never seen a phone booth. She's 15 years old. Hussey decides to eat it at the benches there in the snow, and Hussey manages to shovel it in and shovel the Arizona Kachina player with 8 to go here. Halfway through the game, 2-1 Arizona, but heavy pressure from Team Colorado. It continues as Clark pinches it in. Hood picks it up. Hood and leaves it off for Aker. Aker, hard shot blocked. Goes behind the net. Arizona trying to clear it. Clark will pinch, throw it hard. It's off a stick. It's loose in front. There's a shot by Ashak and another save. And Gwen Ashak can't believe it. Holy moly. I cannot keep up on the shots. It's Clark put one hard on the short side, bounces free. Gwen Ashak picks up a rebound right in the slot at the top of the crease, juicy as ever. And the goalie makes another save. It's going to be Jakuba with Sangjon Pupin and Masiello. Riedlinger, Baker. Masiello's going to take the draw. Arizona sorting themselves out. Still sorting themselves out. That's Louie. Liu. I'm not sure how you say that. Number 46. She is the speedy one on this team, along with number 6, one of their Ds. Now we'll have finally a face-off. It's won by Colorado. There's a shot. It goes off a player and right into the gut. Riedlinger got something on it, but it deflected still. So we'll let Lila Masiello try this again. This time Arizona's going to pick it up. They go behind their own net with it. Arizona try to come up through the dots, but fire it down. Sangjon Pupu is covering for D. She'll get there first. She goes hard off the boards. She gets it up to Riedlinger. Riedlinger gets it up to Masiello. Masiello attacking from the right-hand side. Now she'll cut to the middle, to the line, and through the crease. Missed the net. Masiello's still with it. Comes to the point. Baker sends it softly down behind the net. Arizona hemmed in. Liu tries to dance. She loses her footing, and Jakuba just takes her out, gets a glove in the face, and there's some heavy contact as Lila Masiello may get 2 minutes here from running into that player. And yes, it was fired around. I think Arizona player thought that was going to be a call on her, but that's going to be on Lila Masiello. 2 minutes. So we'll get another power play here for Arizona, their second of the game. That's going to bring out Caden with Baylog and Sherman and Kelly on the penalty kill. And the refs are discussing where this faceoff goes on the icing. And I actually don't know the rule on that. If you ice it when you have a delayed penalty up, it doesn't go back in your own zone, but it doesn't go all the way down either. It goes to the blue line dot. So there you go. Now we have our answer, assuming these refs are right. Faceoff is won by Arizona. They regroup. Kelly's staying on it, though, causing some trouble. It's at the neutral zone. Now they come over the line. Kelly gets it underneath the player and causes the offside on that entry. Nice back check. So we'll get another faceoff at the dot. At 15 people watching, we got about 15 people in the stands. So big crowd today. I'm glad you guys are all paying your $100,000 bounty. And another faceoff win by Arizona. Kelly will stay forward with it. Arizona regrouping. And send it through the center. Nice stick by Sherman, and she deflected away. Good stick there by Baylog. Kelly's going to get to it. Sherman, they're everywhere. Sherman threw it forward, went off Kelly's knee. Sherman staying on it, though. Finley Sherman, tenacious as ever. Look at this. She's under the stick. Comes to the boards near side. Caden deflected. Sherman back for Baylog. Baylog will take the long shot. We'll give her credit for that. I think it might have been a little wide, but hey, he's counting. Arizona unable to get out of their own zone. It's going to be flipped away by Caton to herself, and she'll get there first. Arizona not doing much on this power play. Caton changes directions behind her own net. Now she fires. Oh, it goes off a stanchion, comes right back to the middle. Baylock gets it though, and here comes St. John Poopman, hot. No icing on the PK. 45. Oh, and St. John Poopman just bumps into her. It was a light bump, but a bump nevertheless. No call. Here they come with some speed. Number 18 to the middle. There's a shot and a goal. Oh my God, what a beautiful looking little pass. And Arizona power play goal with 30 seconds left in the penalty, and it's 3-1, and shots at 30-10. Team Colorado can't believe it. I think Sid Waugh would want that back. That was a sneaky little tip. Arizona somehow is scored 3 goals on 10 shots. And we have 1 goal on 30 shots. And I'll show you guys later. It's kind of unreal how many shot attempts we have. So lesson here. Face-off won by Arizona. It's thrown on net by Clarkey all the way down. It's into the corner. It's still battle for it down low. Comes all the way around far side. Big pinch there by Hussey. Hussey taken away. Here comes Arizona, but Hussey gets under the stick. That'll leave it for Sherman. Sherman 1-on-3. Sherman circles with it, leaves it off for number 10, Masiello. She's going to try her dance and drive to the net. She breaks the ankles of one of the Arizona players. Comes across. Hussey will pick it up. Hussey and Masiello having their way with things here. Goes back across. Arizona. Sherman intercepts it, throws it back towards the net. They go for a change. Doyle is going to stay with it. Doyle pushes the player off. Arizona dumps it high and out. Hussey, D for Riedlinger. Riedlinger looking for the middle. It's in the feet of Kelly, but she comes up with it. Goes off her pad. Nadello's in the high slot. Nadello, hard shot and a glove save. So this goalie putting on a bit of a clinic, and Colorado's going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to get through this team if we have any chance to go to nationals. Kelly with Nadello and Chan. Baker, Riedlinger back. Puck is won by Arizona. They just throw it down. It's going to be an icing if it makes it. So we'll do it again. We'll do it from the same side of the right of the goaltender. 3:43 left. 3-1 Arizona now on 10 shots. We have 30. Kelly. Faceoff wins back, but Arizona's going to get there first. Everyone was coming forward. They come to the neutral zone. Riedlinger has stick underneath it to the middle, intercepted by Baker. Baker looking for Kelly. It was under her stick. That's going to leave it, though, for Nadello, who tries to drive it forward. Chan on the forecheck. AZ player flips it around. Now they get it up and over Riedlinger's shoulder. D looking for Baker. She throws it on net from center ice. The goalie sends it to the boards. It's in that corner, Riedlinger. No one's covering Dia. Now Akers across. Hood goes in to try to help Riedlinger, number 2. Kelly's watching from the low end. Hood comes out with it. Hood's still on her stick. Hood still somehow stick handling with it. Still stick handling with it. Caton steps forward, intercepts. Shot is blocked. Goes into the corner. Still down low. Kelly got a stick on it. Aker comes up with it. She tries a shot that's blocked. Aker comes over there on the far side. She still has it behind. Kelly now with it. Kelly changes directions down low. Goes across, back to Kelly. From Hood to Aker. These two are having their way right in front and blocked away. Hood's going to have it. Arizona doesn't know where to go with it. Hood with it now. Looking for Kelly. It goes through her feet and wide. Baylog comes in on the strong pinch, and it finally dumped out by Arizona with 2:13 left here in the second. Colorado getting a change. Aker dances the girl. Hard shot. There's a beautiful save there. Aker had a good look, was looking for that far side post, and the goalie made the save. Now it's still low on Lindsay Aker's stick. Aker, woman on a mission, throws it forward. It bounces off a player into the corner. Kept in by Baylog again. Baylog down to Gwen Ashak. Arizona has not left their defensive zone for 2 full minutes. To the middle, Ashak tried to center it there. It's intercepted. Here comes Arizona. Number 48. This girl's got speed, flicked away by Anna Caton. And I think there's a shot there at the side of the net, behind the net. Baylog struggling with it. Arizona doing a good job picking up the loose puck. Now it's in front. Jakuba did a good job in front of the net to tie up that player. It's in the corner. Baylog takes a lick. Ashak comes in to help. Baylog's still down. Ashak tries to flick it away. Now she comes out with it. Ashak lost the handle. Caton flicked off her. Baylog gets checked right in front of that. Caton has to come across, throws it out, looking for St. John Poopin. It's right back into the zone. Now Caton comes out with it. Looking across for St. John Poopin. Dumped in, everyone going for a change. Arizona could have a break here. Comes in the middle and off the bench, Ava Clark saves the day. Now, with 43 seconds to go, there's a slide move by Masiello, and that will give Colorado its first power play. I don't know how we can have more zone time in this. Shots of 34-10. 34-10 shots in favor of Colorado. 3-1 score in favor of Arizona. Opportunity here finally. Looks like on the right side, they'll have Masiello take this face off. And it's Kelly Hood on the wings, Caton and Hussey on the back line. So we've got 40 seconds left in the period, 2-minute penalty up. Masiello pushes off on it. Kelly comes in to help. She kicks it over to Hood. Kelly has it on her stick. Kelly leaves it off for Caton. Caton to Hood. Caton back to Hood low. Kelly battling in front. Kelly gets knocked down. Shot! Save! It's loose and it's flicked away by Arizona. Down we go. 19 seconds left. Hard pass across. Too hard for Hussey. And Arizona will pick it up. Come towards the net. They're up high. There's a shot and a save. And Sid covers. 10 seconds left in the period. A minute and a half left in the penalty. So we'll have a defensive zone face-off on the power play. It'll be tough to have enough time to get it down the ice. Priority one is prevent any more damage. Actually, Masiello is going to take this one from this side. She wins it cleanly. Back to Caton. Caton has to be careful. She throws it hard, looking for Hussey, who's cheating up there, and it's knocked down with 2 seconds left. And long shot attempt will not count. So we'll move to the third period, 3-1 in favor of Arizona. Shots 35-11. I need a break. My goodness. Are we going to get a scrape? Wow, this is great. Well, we have a chance for, I can go down and do some interviews. Well, wow. I didn't know we were getting a scrape. This is it's kind of exciting.
Fancy.
Turn this around.
Is that what we get at the strip?
I don't know. I hope so. Well, the girls are going off, and maybe I'll go down there and try to hand off the iPad and maybe get an interview in. Okay. What's my fastest way? Which one are we in? I got a bit of a... I'm going to do some walking, folks. So we'll see if I can get a coach's interview at some point here. I did not expect us getting a full scrape. But you don't know what room we're in. Probably should have figured that out first, actually. Sure. Avalanche. Small one. Thank you. We love it when the fans buy us beer. That's Mika's dad. I don't know what room we're in, which is going to put a little crimp in things here. I may have to leave this down for a second, folks. I didn't check that on the way in. There's Matt. There's a trainer. We're live. Yeah, all the grandparents. We got, people all over the world. So thanks for training the ladies. They're strong because of you. That's Matt, our team trainer. Works for the Avs. Works with a lot of the NHL players, and he handles the strength training for us. You guys are going to get a big tour here. This is our facility, the Avs facility. Actually, I can show you where they all work out. We're live. We're live. Uh-oh, look at that. That's some of the 16s hanging out. I'm just going to show them. That's the drill house work set. This is where the girls work out before practices during midweek. Not on the weekends, just on the Tuesday, Wednesdays. Some of the Okanagan team boys in there. A lot of heavy Smith machine weights. Okay, we're in locker room 4. Look at this. Brain trust here. You guys been watching that game?
Yeah, we have.
What do you? Can I get your opinions on what's happening here?
They're moving the puck really well.
They're moving the puck very well. I agree. I'm actually broadcasting Heather Walsh, so I may have lost a signal here when I walked around. But all right, they're killing them, but we're losing 3-1. So all right. Room 4. Okay. Maybe people were calling me that I lost the signal. I don't know. Interview Haley. I don't know where Haley is. I thank you for that. But oh wait, we're in 4. We're down here. If I didn't I saw some of the 16 sitting there. Okay, hang on. This is their room. I got to hand off the iPad. This is how we do it. That's the handoff. Okay. I can now go look for people. Well, I'm going to have to drink a lot of beer, looks like, in the third period. We can stack. All right, folks. Back. We are getting real close here. Still looking for players. Must be an intense interview. Just waiting for someone to come out. Some of Kachinas players are coming out. Kachinas coaches. They're going to feel happy about the scoreboard. 3-1. Which is somehow my headphones have moved to transparency. Which hopefully you can hear me. Oh, well, we're down to 8 viewers at this point. Maybe they'll come back on. We were at 15. I think I do still get pretty good Wi-Fi down in this spot. Well,
I don't want to make it worse.
okay. You know what happens if you bring the iPad out, Coach Tatum. I know the shots.
35 shots and we have 1 goal.
35 shots. Yeah, this goalie's been very good, actually. We've had excellent puck control, but we're going to have to find a way through.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Rebounds. They got to be hungry on those rebounds.
Rebounds, I agree.
Like, the face is being shoved into the ice or that puck's in the back of the net. There's no in between.
Yeah, agreed. All right, well, good luck in the third period. Oh, they're going to have to make the long way. Here come some of the players, which means we can do some interviews. Gwen Ashak, come on over. Come on over. We got a moment. What are you guys going to do in the third period to beat this goalie?
Bury some pucks.
Bury-
What is it, like 35 to
30 something to 10 or something? Yeah, it's
7?
nuts. Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
like
So bury some pucks, get some rebounds. All right. Good luck. Ava Clark, got anything you want to say?
no, we just have to bury it. We get lots of chances. I already said that. Oh, I didn't hear that. Hey, let's go
Lindsay, put the puck in the net.
Right.
Jeepers, creepers. Brooke Baylog, what's your plan? Geez, these guys, they're so media friendly. All right, I got to head upstairs. I think there's a beer waiting for me upstairs. Yeah, the shots are crazy. That's what the shots look like. All those little blue dots are Team Colorado shots. All those little yellow ones, there's not as many on the other end. So we'll get things going pretty quickly here. Thank you, sir.
I told him small one.
That's a small one? This is a small beer?
I don't know. It was not me.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate what you do.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to go see if we can get something past this goalie.
Oh my God.
My goodness. Okay, here's some of our fans. Wave to everybody back home.
Hi, Deepa.
I was told to interview you by your mother. I didn't know. Yes, she said interview Haley. So what did you think of that game so far?
This game, I don't know. I think we're having a lot of good opportunities, but we really
Got to put the puck in the back of the net. That's how it works. Who's this guy?
This is Jackson.
Jackson. What'd you think of the game?
That's exactly what I thought too. I had like 4 chances.
I know. It's crazy. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, you guys.
Thanks.
We appreciate your tips. Okay. Looks like the girls are back. We're going to stand over here. Let me do a zoom. And we're going to get things going. Not a lot of beer to drink. Okay, third period. Looks like we're going to start with, that is Aker, who just took a face-off. I'm not prepared for that kind of change. Oh, my goodness. She won it as well. Holy moly. Lindsay Aker playing center. So maybe some changes by the coaches. Try to get something through the net here. Well, away we go. Here comes Clark. Oh, puck stuck on her. It's a little bit of water still on the ice. Don't have the benefit of the double Zambonis. Ooh, got to be careful through the blue panes at the beginning of the period. That water sticks, but nice passing by the girls as they go east-west and back to east. Aker makes a move. She's feeling it. Aker trying to shovel it in front. It's kicked away. Now she goes to Sherman. Sherman cross ice. Finds Baylog. We need someone in front of the net. Baylog takes the shot. Easy save. Baylog over to Clark. They're having their way with him right now. Long shot here, and the power play is still going. 20 seconds left here into the third period and all the way down. Again, a couple of nice shots, good pressure. Clark will go in to retrieve. Clark looking for Hood. She went for the quick cross ice, but it skipped off her stick. She shovels it forward again, looking for Aker. Past her with 2 seconds left. That should do it for the penalty. Osceola tried to drive forward. Bit of a break there, but off the bench. Kelly makes a nice little back check. He throws it forward, goes off a player. Now she tries again. She was looking for Hood, who was cherry picking up high. Goes off of another player. Kelly gets dumped. She's down. Here comes Arizona. To the outside, Breedlinger, nice play. To the middle. Pass was heading to the high point, but Kelly intercepted. Now she shovels forward again, looking for the cherry pick as Charlie Hood was leading off. Arizona smartly through center. Little chip around Baker, but Masiello will get back. We got Masiello with Kelly, so they've switched things up a little bit here, trying to get some more creative offense. This is Nadello on it. She'll try to drive, but didn't like the pressure, change directions. Still on her stick, though. Cuts to the middle. Looks for Ashak. Ashak down the left side. Ashak's going to drive the net. Ashak cuts in, makes a shot. Nice save by the goaltender. Well, there could be a call here. The whistle blows. There is a hold. My guess is on Arizona based on the fact that it was Gwen who was driving the net, and yet number 24 for Arizona is in the box. So the power play unit is out. It's going to be Kelly on the dot. That's actually going to be Marcelo on the right-hand side with Kelly, Hood. Arizona somehow ends up with it. Comes to the line. Hussey keeps it in. Hussey on the near side board. She has to battle for it. Marcelo hands it off for Kelly. Kelly off her stick. She goes behind the net. It's caught up where the Zamboni comes out, but she recovers, and Hood has it. Hood cuts towards the dots. Swept away. Kelly's getting pushed around by big number 9. To the middle is a one-time shot, but a little too hot to handle. Off the point, Hussey circles with it. I think it got caught up in the juicy ice. Caton saves the day at the blue line, tries to shovel it down for Hood, but Arizona came up with it. Comes to the line and have to regroup at center. Hussey to the middle. Masiello. She'll drive it in, pulls up, just high on the dot, leaves it off for Hussey. Hussey's got Kelly fading out. There's a backdoor play to Hood, but Arizona unable to get it out. Caton to the foot. Oh, there's a trip. Give him the puck. Give him the puck. Give him the puck. Let him touch it. We got a stop clock here at 13 and a half and 54 full seconds of 5-on-3. Sorry, folks. That was a little what we call the broadcast assist. You can take the broadcaster out of the booth, but he's still a hockey parent. Okay, that is now going to be Aker taking the face off. Sherman's far side. Doyle's in front of the net. Clark is up high. I think that's Baylog up high. Face-off's won by Aker. She's 2 for 2. Nice play out to Clark and a hard shot. It went off Aker. Holy cow. Back to Clark. We'll let that go again. Hard shot. Goes across. This is Sherman now. She's circling with it. She's high. Sherman tries to leave it off. It's in the feet, though, of Doyle. And Arizona able to get it out. It goes all the way down. Here comes Clark with it. 19 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Clark. She's going to take it up the right-hand side. Ava Clark. Hard shot. There's a rebound. It goes on the stick of Aker. She leaves it off for Baylog. There's a shot. That one's knocked away. Goalie standing on her head. And here comes out of the zone. First penalty is now expired. It's at the bench. Got to be careful of too many players. Nicely done, but players not jumping off too early. Aker gets some speed as she crosses the blue line. Leaves it off for Marciello. Does a nice little thing on the back end, but then she corkscrews herself into the ice to the side to Aker. Sherman's in front of the net. Aker with it. Aker's still looking for it. 39 seconds left. Hussey fans on the shot. Lost the handle last second. She stays with it, though. Now she'll drive the net. It's in front. It's loose. It's in the slot. It's played away. To the line. Sherman keeping it in. Now Kelly's on the ice with Sherman. Leaves it for Kelly. Kelly on her stick. Up for Baylog. Fanned on it. Baylog has to place it to the corner. Kelly gets under the stick. Kelly with it. Off the bench is Hood. Kelly leaves it for Hussey. There's a shot. There's a loose rebound, and it's bouncing around. It's to the corner. Now it comes up high for Riedlinger. She walks right in. Back door to Marciello. It's another save by the goaltender. She's having herself a day on a Saturday. Now it's out. And the speedy number 48 is going to cut to the net, falls. And that's a heavy hit by Riedlinger into the boards. She picks herself up, but the puck is loose. It's in the crease, and I'm not sure where it is. Sid Roy makes the save. Riedlinger has managed to pick herself up after hitting the boards about as hard as I've seen someone hit the boards. It's the one thing about new, fresh ice. It's fast, and when you lose your footing like that, you go in hard. Ashak's on the dot now with Jakuba, St. John Poupin, Aker, Riedlinger. Nice face-off win by Gordon Ashak. Riedlinger sends it around, and it's going to be an icing all the way down. So Ashak going to take it again. Riedlinger's got her back to the far wall. Baker, St. John Poop, and Jakuba in front of the net. It's in the feet, still in the feet. Comes to the corner. Behind the net. Now it's across, looking for St. John Poop, and she's challenged. And Ashak scoops it out. Looking for the pass off the ball to Jakuba. She gains the red line, dumps it down. Ashak's going to get down there at the same time as the D. Nice out, though, by Arizona, and they come up through the middle. Good stick by Caden, but bounced off the Kachinas player. She still has it. There's a shot that's blocked. That one was way wide. Oops, I'm sorry, folks. St. John Pippin coming on the other hand side. It's into the corner. Kelly hot off the bench. She's going to get to it. She takes the puck away. She's on the ice again. Hard out. That's one of the fastest ice scenes I've seen. That was as hard as you could fire it down the ice. So we'll have Caden with Baylog on the D. It's Chan, Modello, Kelly. Kelly's going to be trying to win it to Baylog, who's lined up for it. It is in the feet, and Arizona comes up with it. Down the ice, they have a breakaway. It's their speedster. Makes a couple of dangles and lost the handle, misses the net. Good play by What a challenge. The player's still with it. Comes across. Bad angle shot. And it's loose. It's in the blue paint. And Sid Roy makes the save. First flurry of activity we've seen from Arizona in a while. Boy, that number 48 has got some zip in her skates. She is a quick skater. Have to keep an eye on that one. This is Masiello out there with Sherman, Doyle, Clark, and Hussey. Arizona slow to change. Maybe the high altitude will finally slow them down. Faceoff's won by Arizona, and they take a shot that's deflected away. It's down into the corner, Ava Clark to Hussey. Hussey flips it high right over the head of Sherman, looking for Masiello in the middle. She comes up with her, making a nifty play. It's a 3-on-1. There's a shot, a rebound. Oh, but sure, Masiello knew she had players with her. Kept in at the line by Doyle. He chips it down low, looking for Sherman. Nice little handoff backhand, looking for Masiello. Masiello through the goalie's legs in the blue paint. Shot by Clark is wide. Frenetic action again to the middle is an opportunity. Kept out, kept it centered all the way down. He's not going to, oh! Sid played it. She didn't need to. That would have been an icy. Here comes Hussey. Hussey tipped forward by Sherman. Masiello will give chase. Arizona's going to have it, though. Here they come. They go wide on the dots, and that allows Hood to take it away. Nice little forecheck by Hood. Masiello gets a stick on it. She leaves it back, looking for Hood. Hood with it, lost the handle. Kept in by Riedlinger. Riedlinger chips it to the behind the net. 8 minutes to go here. A 3-1 Arizona lead still in the third period. Lost the handle. Arizona sends it around. Ashak's now the center. She'll get it to Hood. Hood tries to play it hard. Akers out there. Baker keeps it in. It's on the stick of Hood. Hood still stick handling with it. Chipped out by Arizona. She has to regroup the neutral. Backhander for Ashak. Leaves it for Riedlinger. Riedlinger. Shot misses. It's down low behind the net. Hood's coming up with it. Hood to Ashak. Sends it through the blue paint. Riedlinger's down low. She leaves it off for Akers. She tries to keep it on her forehand. Chips it around. Does. She's behind the net. Aker leaves it off for Ashak. Constant pressure here by Team Colorado. Hood now dancing with it. Baker, shots, blocked. In front, Charlie Hood throws it towards the net. Not enough, doesn't get through. And now finally, the shot is gathered by the goaltender. We'll get a whistle after at least a minute, maybe more, in that zone. But Team Colorado, nothing to show for it. St. John Poopin coming out with Jakuba. Kelly Takanor. We got Baylog and Caton. Puck is sitting there. Kelly's staying with it. Still staying with it. Arizona has it, but Kelly squeezes her off, comes up with it. Kelly has the puck. Kelly on the hash marks, looking for somebody. Goes behind the net. It skips off of Rose St. John Poopin's stick. She shovels low to high along the dasher to Caton. Caton dumps it back to the corner for Jakuba. Jakuba fires it to the dot. Intercepted. Here comes speedy number 48. Trying to blow through everyone, and she does. She's all alone, and she misses the net. Oh, my God, match that speed with someone who could hit the net. That's the second time that player has made it all the way down and missed the net. Out pass from Baylog, looking for Jakuba's tipped away, gathered by Arizona. Shots at 44-14. Here comes Masiello. Train through the middle. There's a loose puck. Hard shot by Baylog, and yet another glove save. Jakuba takes a pop in the chin. This goalie's having herself a bit of a game. Flashing the leather on Baylog, who walked right down Broadway and put a slapper on it. Masiello, number 10, will take that face off. We got Doyle, line up. We got Sherman lined up. Hussey at the blue line. Clark along the boards. Arizona's going to get the puck first, firing around. Sherman gets a stick at it, but Hussey has it with 5:45 to go here in the third period. 3-1. A little tic-tac-toe play by Sherman. It didn't work, but now she takes the puck away, leaves it off for Masiello. Lila Masiello. He's dusting it again. Right to the middle, intercepted. Arizona takes it out. Nice little chip away here. Here comes Arizona. Good stick by Hussey. She'll stay with the player. They both go to the boards. Masiello goes behind the net to Clark. Centering attempt there. Masiello flicks it away. She's everywhere as usual. Hussey now. Nice little move around to Sherman. Sherman chips it forward for Hussey. It's a 2-on-1 with Doyle. Hussey, he's got room. Looks, there's a loose puck. It's flicked away. And Doyle had an opportunity, and the Arizona player made a play on it. Over the blue line. Here comes Riedlinger. Can she make it happen? Oh! And Roxy Riedlinger knocks the water bottle into the air. And we got a 3-2. What a shot by Riedlinger. There's an exclamation point on that one, folks. Holy moly. If you're going to score, that's how you score. You got to make the goalie look bad. Holy cow. That was a beauty. Wow. That's the only way you're going to beat this goaltender is with a hot one. And that's a hot one. Wowza. Triple wowza. So we'll fix that one up later. Face-off goes good. We got 4:42 to go in a one-goal game. We're going to have ourselves a barn burner right to the end here. That is good. Comes out with it, throws it towards the net. It's loose in the slot. Aker in her feet. Aker comes up with it. Looking for the point. Finds Baker. Baker long shot block. That's knocked down. Gwen Ashak now with it. She takes it along the boards. Behind the net. Hood. Tries to leave it off. Still on her stick. Leaves it for Aker. Aker's behind the net. Aker centering. Goes to Ashak. Ashak to Riedlinger, the goal scorer. She's feeling it. She does a little zip around Aker. Oh, there's a Baker towards Ashak and another shot. 48-14 are shots now. 3-2 Arizona with 4:02 to go in the third period. It's going to bring out Doyle with Sherman, Kelly, Caton, Baylog. Kelly looking at Baylog. They're going to have a conversation. That's Nina Kelly's strong side, winning towards Baylog. We got to get someone in front of the net. Hopefully Doyle will park herself in the blue paint. It is won by Arizona, however, but Sherman comes in and causes trouble. And that'll help Lena going in behind it. Kelly, she's squeezed off, comes up with it, kicks it to her own stick. She changes direction, still has it behind it. Looking for that centering pass, goes to Caton, a shot that's blocked down. Now it's Baylor, hard shot, it hits Sherman. It's behind the net, Sherman with it. To the point, hard shot by, oh my gosh, that was tipped. That was tipped by, I think Kelly got a piece of that as Caton fired that thing. The goalie still got it in the glove. So we'll have another face-off here. This one, did we have a timeout call? 3:34?
Is that 49 or 50?
49. 49-14 are the shots. And I think, I'm not sure who called the timeout, but we got a timeout. Well, Rocco, what do you think of your first game here at Team Colorado?
Pretty cool.
Pretty intense?
Yeah, pretty intense.
Yeah, we've been doing this a long time. That's why I have no hair. I used to have gray hair. Now it's just gone. All right, it's time for our sponsors. This game is brought to you by Avalanche Brewing. I cannot drink that much beer while broadcasting the game. There was a caveat there, folks. I just had to get that out there. So I don't know. This is a long time out, but we got ourselves a real barn burner here with 3:34 to go. It's a 3-2 lead for Arizona. Team Colorado's dominated the chances. Arizona's got a couple of speedy players who've made some fantastic rushes up the middle. Sid stayed, figured it out after the first one and challenged the attacking skater, causing them to miss. So credit to Sid for reading the game. And we're going to get ourselves finally a face. Like Colorado's still at the bench. Arizona's lined up. This is going to be Kelly, I assume, on the dot. It's Sherman Doyle, Caden Baylog, same crew. Just running the lines here. And here's the face-off. Kelly leads, trying to win it forward for some reason. She's going to come up with the puck. Player fell down. That gives Kelly the puck. She leaves it off a bounce pass. Oh, Doyle gets let up. That'll be a penalty. And they hey, blow the whistle. You got to blow the whistle. They touched it twice. Holy cow. So Arizona going to get a body checking penalty here. Well, I can't see the guys out, but they shuffled it. How do you think it got out of the zone, ref? Twice. So, all right, well, this is an even bigger moment now. 2 minutes on the penalty clock. 3:15 left in the game. Marcello's going to take it in a power play, and we pulled the goalie. So we got a 6-on-4 now. Marcello's taking it from that side. She wins it cleanly. Goes to Hussey. Hussey. Shot. There's a tip by Sherman. It's on the stick. Bouncing around. Kelly's battling for it. They try to fish it out. Comes out. Hussey will pick it up. Hussey with it in the corner. Changes directions. Gives it to Hoodie. Hoodie. Back down. Looking for Kelly. Kelly drives forward. Oh, she was looking to put it in the feet. Caden. Hard shot. There's a walk down. It's an open net. Kept up by Caden. Caden with it. Caden goes down low to Hoodie. Hood to the middle. Shot saved by Mary. Kelly got a piece of it. It's loose. It's still loose. Goalie's down. Ref's on the net. And look at the ref. Well, we've seen it all, folks, and that's how you do it.
That is a ref award.
All right, I take back everything I said about him. I love this. He's got a big grin on his face. And that was an unbelievable sequence again. Wow. You're going to get your money's worth in today's game. The ref I've never seen a ref so high on the crossbar. That was point blank. So we'll do it again with 1:23 left in the power play. 2:37 left in the game. Kelly's on the offensive line. It's in her feet. Coming to help is Marciello. She gets it back to the line. Hood across to Sherman. 6-on-4. Net is empty for Colorado. 1-goal game. Caden across to Hussey. Hussey looks for the top corner. It goes off a player and a ride. Out of play. So we'll have another face-off. Credit the wingers here helping Kelly on this face-off. The Arizona player is tying it up. This time goes back to Arizona. They send it down, which could be all the way down. They get a free shot at it on the power play. Sherman back. 2:12 to go in the game. Minute left in the penalty. Got to be careful. Well, a handoff. Caton for Hood through the middle. Kelly's going to pick it up. She's hounded from behind. She's dubbed. She falls. She shovels it forward regardless. Gets it to Marciello. It's behind the net. Arizona off the board. Strong pinch by Caton, but it's going to come out. Hussey has to get across. She picks it up. Changes direction. Hussey, 77. Over to the red line. Tries to dance the blue line. Gets it poked away. Kelly will try her luck. She hands off smartly to Marciello. Marciello down the left-hand boards. Behind, she falls down. It's behind where the Zamboni comes out. Kelly battling for it. She wins it to Marciello. Marciello eats it on the boards. 1.5 to go. 12 seconds in the penalty. Baylog up high to Caton. Caton over to Hood. Hood on the hash marks. 3 seconds left in the penalty. Hood to the slot. High shot. Misses the net. Above over the crossbar. It's behind the net now. Hood with it again. Hood dancing. Hood. Ponytail flying. There's a great looking backhand shot to the goal. Hussey flicked it on there, gets pushed out of the way for her trouble. This goalie's finding everything. Shots are 51-14. And now this time, the other bench will take a timeout. I'm not sure whose is whose. We got a minute left. The penalties are over. Goalie remains pulled for Team Colorado. I see some of the parents in the corner are administering oxygen. Not sure what to say, except this goalie for Arizona is earning her money. There have been an onslaught of shots. I have to say, I mean, a few of those have been in traffic as well. They have two goaltenders over there. It seems like Arizona has as many goaltenders as skaters. It's a short bench, so credit the Arizona girls for showing up at altitude and putting on this type of a game. It's been an onslaught, but they're staying with it, and they've scored when they had their chances. Refs are having a good jolly look at it. I will try to maybe get down there and let the guys know that I have a pretty good video of that one. So I think the officials are having a good time. So definitely a fun night of Saturday hockey. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Folks, what time's the game tomorrow? Are we on noonish? 12 what? 12:55 Mountain. So for those of you in the Philippines, I have no idea what time that game is, but it's probably in the middle of the night. So here we go. Goalie still pulled, 1:01 on the clock. Third period, 3-2 Arizona. Colorado and white. Marcelo's going to take the draw. We got Kelly, Hoodie, Sherman, Caden, Hussey. Arizona wins it. Fires a slapper around. Sherman gets there. Tries to keep it along the boards. Hoodie in support. It's still there. Sherman with it. Leaves it for Hussey. Hussey tries to take it back down low. Goes to Sherman. Back to Hoodie. Hoodie with it. People in front. It's bouncy. It's off of the chest. And Kelly, she's banging for it. Sherman leaves it off for Hussey. Lots of players in front. There's an army in front. That one's blocked as Hussey tries to get it through. It's going to come back out and all the way down with 32 seconds left. And now they can't ice it. The penalty's expired. So we'll have another face-off. There are about 15 Arizona players in front of every shot at this point. Kelly's going to take face-off on this side. Hussey's on the line. Kelly wins it back clean off the boards. Goes to Caden. 30 seconds. To Hussey. Hussey. Shot is blocked as she takes it. Kept into the line by Hussey last second. Down to Kelly. Kelly uses her body. Shovels it back off to Caden. Caden tries to hand it off. Lost the handle. Caden back down low to Kelly. Kelly makes a little jig. Kelly to Hood. Hood behind the net. Hood comes out front. Shot! Tries to force a shot. Score! Lena Kelly puts it in. Save the day. 5.2 seconds left. We have a tie game. Lena Kelly from Charlie Hood. And an army of shots. What a play at the end of the game. My goodness. With the goalie pulled. They finally get it done. Face off there, 5 seconds to go. Gwen Ashak takes it. Time will wind down and we'll put this one in the books at 3-3. I think we've probably exceeded our time. And maybe we're going to do a little maybe we're going to do more, everybody. I'm not sure. Maybe there is going to be more to this. Let's see if we have ice time, we may do a shootout. It is now 3-3. We're now in overtime. Are we doing 3-on-3 or are we doing a shootout? If we can, I mean, if I didn't already get my money's worth, I got my money's worth now. Well, put your teeth in, Grandma. We're not done. I get in trouble for that one a lot, but listen, we try to bring the fans what they want. I'm sorry, I'm moving around here a little bit. My arm is sore from holding this camera and iPad this entire. It looks like we are going. I think we're going 3-on-3. This does not look like a lineup. I guess we have extra ice time. There must be no other games today. No, I see some. We have a 5-minute 3-on-3 overtime going. So holy cow! If we're wow. So saving the game with 5 seconds left, TC now has themselves a 3-on-3 opportunity. If you feel like doing that, thank you. Amy's coming up to try to do this. I might have zoomed a little too much. I don't know. That's all right. You may have to go a little lower. Masiello on the dot, 3-on-3. We've got Hussey and Hood. Masiello's got a chance at the end. She win. It's in her feet. Oh, another save by the goalie. Lila Masiello cannot get a break today. She's tried everything. Here comes Arizona over the blue line, over the red line. Pushed to the outside by Lila Masiello. There's a shot by number 6 and a save by Sydney Waugh. First time I've said her name right. It's a 2-on-1 the other way. Here we go. Hood across, too far for Masiello. Masiello tries to move at the top of the circles. It's taken away. Speedy number 48 is going to get her 3rd breakaway of the night. Can she make the move? And she does, and that's the goal in the game. Overtime winner. And that was quick, as that girl that 48 is a heck of a skater, and that's how you win the game, folks. 4-3, and credit Arizona. They waited for their opportunities, and there's no match on the Team Colorado team for that speed. So we'll put that one in the books. But how many, was it 17-minute periods we were doing here? I can't even count. I know. It was a lot of time, although it only was a minute. So I'm going to call that. This has been the longest game in the history of the Team Colorado program, as far as I know. But what a game! So 12:55 tomorrow is what you said. 12:55. We will be back. It was lots of fun. I can barely move my arms after that, but that was fun. And wow, looking forward to tomorrow. That's going to be a heck of a game. So we're going to do our little middle of the ice prayer now. And I haven't been able to figure out how to schedule a game so it doesn't cut out as soon as I turn it off. So I'm going to leave this run for people who are behind time. So thank you, everybody. We will leave this on, and I'm going to take these earplugs out. Oh. Unreal.
Whereas for us,
Lots of fair
they
point.
don't always have to.
Oh, it's fair point.
I'm interested to see how the baseball team pans out. I know. But
Well, like flip. I'm like, hey, I was in first game. It's like, oh. I'm like, thanks that. It's like, you deserve that.
yeah,
I want to be like, no wonder you lose.
Toronto.
But no,
From
I mean,
Montana State sent me a text and it was like,
oh, I didn't see that.
he was like, that Olivia girl, that chat I had with her was just basically like, hey, here are the things you need to work on in your He's like, I didn't even know I was alive. And I was like,
What he should, if he's at that level, he'll be fine. No, I gotta work with her. She's not gonna be aggressive. But no, I'm gonna do something.
she just like drives me
Okay,
crazy.
I'm gonna turn this thing off for everybody watching here.